Fantasy fanfiction. Pokemon. God-level card drawing, starting champion Riolu. Chapter 41. Soon it was the turn of Xu Jing's rookie class 3. Step into the door to the secret realm. Xu Jing felt a trance in front of her eyes. It's like there's an illusion of space crawling. Wait until you come to your senses. He has appeared in the world this side of Xingquan's secret realm. The secret realm is first of all a very large square. There are also military trainers here heavily guarding the gate to protect the secret realm, otherwise the wild Pokemon inside will escape to the urban world outside through the secret realm gate. Within a few minutes, 265 freshmen were divided into 6 camps in the square, and 6 counselors shouted in front of their respective class camps. Han Zhuang is no exception. He stood in front of the rookie class 3 and asked the students to check their equipment. After confirming that there was no problem, he shouted, "Class 3 is leaving." 66 people in the third class of rookies set off at the same time. The rules of the freshman military training competition are very simple. Defeating other classmates once counts as 10 points. Each classmate can only be defeated by you once. This class doesn't count. It's not feasible to intentionally gain points by losing to the same person. Conquering a Pokemon companion counts as 10 points. 1 point for defeating a Pokemon of average initial strength. 3 points for defeating an average mid-level Pokemon. Defeat an ordinary high-level Pokemon by 6 points. Finding a regular Pokeball condensed in the secret realm counts as 1 point. Finding an advanced Pokeball counts as 10 points. Finding a bottle of elementary potion counts as 1 point, and finding a bottle of intermediate potion counts as 10 points. As for other secret realm products, then judge the score on its merits. In a word, the higher the score, the better the result. In the Xingquan secret realm, there are 10 supply stations set up at different locations. The supply stations are responsible for converting points collected by the students and providing material supplies. If anyone can find the secret treasure and take it to the supply station to register, it will be a step to the sky, and it will be 100 points. Besides, you can also invite students from other classes to compete in the freshman military training competition, but you are not allowed to kill others. You must lend a helping hand to other students who need help. Everyone wears a locator and a high-tech watch on their hands. The watch can check the real-time points ranking. When students defeat wild Pokemon, the high-tech watch can judge the strength level of the wild Pokemon based on its breath and skill strength and keep a record. Some people are bold enough to choose to go alone. Some students also started to form teams. Basically, people from the same dormitory form a team. Xu Jing is not unique at the moment. He chose to act with Zhang Dao and the others. Anyway, there is still a month left for the freshman military training competition. No rush at all. And this is the real Pokemon secret land. Someone could die if you're not careful. Riolu's strength is not enough for Xu Jing to be completely unafraid of other wild Pokemon. He plans to stay on the sidelines first and team up with 3 other roommates to act together. He has battle experience points, and he levels up quickly. Wait until Riolu gets stronger. By then it will be safer and it will not be too late to act alone. Brothers, I have something to say. After the 4 people formed a team and chose the direction, Zhang Dao, who was usually carefree, suddenly stopped the other 3 people. Wang Ming, Tong Chuan, Brother Jing, since we can all enter the Pokemon Academy of the National Defense Pokemon University, it means that our brothers are among the best among our peers. But since we are forming a team, there must be one leader. Otherwise, what will happen if there are disagreements? Zhang Dao's words were recognized by the other 3. Wang Ming couldn't help but prepare to directly ask Xu Jing to be the captain. Apparently he thought Zhang Dao said this to recommend him as the captain. As a result, Zhang Dao's next sentence recommended Xu Jing to be the captain. Wang Ming blurted out his rejection. He was dumbfounded as soon as he said the 2 words, "I don't." Fortunately, I reacted quickly enough and stopped in time. Wang Ming, you don't agree? Zhang Dao looked over curiously. Fart. I mean, I won't disagree with Brother Jing being the captain. Wang Ming laughed and cursed. Xu Jing did not refuse. It was better for him to be the captain than for someone else to be the captain to command him. After pondering for a moment, he took out the map of Xingquan's secret realm and chose a place with water, mountains and forests as his destination. Riolu, let's go. Ju finally set off. After all, the Xingquan secret realm covers an area of 4,250 square kilometers. For 265 newbies, it is impossible to run around in such a big place. Therefore, some of the more dangerous places have been marked on the map in advance, and the wild Pokémon that have reached the professional level in the Star Spring secret realm have been cleared and moved to the marked places. LV.0, LV.9 or ordinary low level, LV.10, LV.19 or ordinary middle level, LV.20, LV.29 or ordinary high level. Wild Pokémon with ordinary high level strength are the highest level rivals that these new students can encounter. When the 6 counselors saw the students starting off, they looked at each other and took out 6 Pokéballs from their waists. 6 times 6, 36 Pokéballs thrown simultaneously soaring in the sky. Bang, 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 quote. 36, bang bangs, sounded like dull firecrackers exploding, filling the sky above the square with white light. The white light finally condensed and took shape, turning into 36 Pokémon of various shapes that appeared in the square. The flying eagle sings loudly. A muscular Persian. Charizard with wings on its back. Talonflame with flaming red feathers. Waiting for 36 Pokémon with at least elite level strength gathered in the square, obediently waiting for the master's order. Everyone, I'm asking you all this time, go ahead and disperse in various locations in the secret realm. If you find a student asking for help, please rush there as soon as possible. Pay attention to safety. The 6 counselors spoke in unison and issued similar instructions to their Pokémon partners. 36 Pokémon nodded and left quickly. Looking at the 36 Pokémon walking away, the counselors looked at each other. I don't know who will win the first place this time, we'll have to wait and see. Haha, Linja in our class is pretty good. The top 3 may be a bit uncertain. I feel like there is hope for the top 5. There's a guy named Cheng Hong in class 4 who's pretty good too. The first place may have been reserved by Xie Jie from class 1. The Earl Dervish Pokémon, son of Elite, has absorbed the essence of attribute, right? Han Zhuang, how are you doing in class 3? Several counselors were talking, and someone asked Han Zhuang about the situation in class 3. Han Zhuang smiled and shook his head without saying anything else. The world is still uncertain, so what's the point of talking too much now? Houndour, use Ember. Tong Chuan directs Houndour. Roar. Houndour used Ember towards a Mareep on the opposite side. What? Mareep screamed, electricity surged in his hair, and he used Thunder Shock at the owner's command, hitting Houndour. The Pokémon on both sides fought back and forth. There was no way to tell the winner for a while. Hey, buddy, stop, you're about the same strength as me, I think we're done here, otherwise your Houndour and my Mareep will lose their stamina for no reason. Xu Jing and the 4 of them had just set off not long ago. After defeating 2 classmates, then another group of 4 in the dormitory initiated an invitation to fight. Zhang Dao defeated one of his opponents, and Wang Ming did the same. When it was Tong Chuan's turn to fight, Tong Chuan was anxious because he couldn't defeat his opponent. Wasn't this an embarrassment to dormitory 105? Fight if you want to, stop if you want to stop, how can this make sense? Tong Chuan naturally refused. Although Xu Jing has not taken action yet, can Riolu be weak? Naturally, Tong Chuan was not willing to be the one dragging dormitory 105 back, and would not give up no matter what. A trace of displeasure flashed across the face of the man opposite who had not yet taken action but looked like the captain. Seeing Tong Chuan's persistence, he stood up with a trico and looked at Xu Jing taunt and said, in that case, let's play doubles. You are the captain, right? This Riolu is your Earl Dervish Pokémon, great. He actually met a classmate with Riolu. If he could defeat Riolu, the counselor would surely notice him, right? After Xu Jing finished speaking, Riolu rushed over with a swish sound, his claws full of steel-type luster, bullet punch. Bullet punch zoomed into Trico's gaze. It's too fast, there's no way to avoid it. Boom. After Trico was punched back several meters, his tail hit the ground hard before he stopped. There were scars on his face and he glared at Riolu. Trico. Quick attack. The captain on the opposite side was also angry. But it's of no use. Go on, bullet punch. Xu Jing looked calmly. Ju, compare your skills with Riolu. Don't forget that Riolu has a 10% increase in muscle band. Kate. Trico was knocked back by Riolu's punch again, and he knelt down on one knee. Before Trico could stand up again, Riolu rushed in front of him and knocked him away with his knee. Open black lens bracket ding. Your Riolu defeated Trico, gained 300 experience points, and reached level 55.17 close black lens bracket. After Trico was defeated, Trico's trainer almost couldn't help but throw out the second Pokeball in his hand. Yes, he has a second Pokemon. But that Riolu, grass. Too strong. It can't be defeated, even if the second Pokemon is released, it can't be defeated. If the second Pokemon is defeated so quickly, it will delay his freshman military training competition, forget it. Go Yibo, the overall situation is the most important thing. Seeing that the opponent did not take out a second Pokemon, Xu Jing also knew that the opponent did not intend to continue. Great, side mission 10 is to defeat 3 rivals. I defeated one before, and with this one, I'm already 2/3 of the way done. At this time, Tong Chuan finally directed Houndour to defeat the opposing Marique, and everyone in dormitory 105 won. That's cool. Total victory. Brother Jing is the fastest to solve the battle, haha, Riolu's bullet punch just now was so cool. Yes, it's so cool. Ju. Of course. Hearing Zhang Dao and Wang Ming praise him, Riolu raised his chin and turned to look at Xu Jing, only to find that Xu Jing took off his backpack and took out something. Kia. Woo. Riolu's eyes lit up, and he thought of what Xu Jing had bought specially for it, attribute essence. Under the rules of heaven and earth, many treasures can be condensed in the secret realm for Pokemon to absorb and increase their strength. Millions of attribute stones are just one of them. In addition, there are attribute essences, attribute pure crystals, attribute treasures and other good things that Pokemon can absorb at each stage. Of course, Riolu is still unable to absorb attribute stones, so he can only settle for the next best thing. So before entering the secret realm, Xu Jing went to the Star City Pokemon Alliance and spent 500,000 to buy a copy of Fighting-type attribute essence. After all, other people may also absorb these things for Pokemon. If Xu Jing wants to get first place, she will naturally have to spend some money, plus battle experience points, a two-pronged approach. Holy shit. Brother Jing, could it be that you are the essence of attribute? Not only Riolu saw Xu Jing's actions, but also the sharp-eyed Wang Ming. Attribute essence, shaped like amber Pseudopolis. It feels crystal clear when placed in the palm of your hand. The symbol of the fighting series essence is a looming fist shape inside the amber Pseudopolis shape. Right now, this is what Xu Jing took out. Therefore, Wang Ming recognized it immediately. Attribute essence. Zhang Dao and Tong Chuan stared at him without blinking. It's really exactly the same as the description in the book. Brother Jing, you're awesome. Ignoring the 3 living treasures in the dormitory, Xu Jing prepared to absorb the essence of the fighting attribute to Riolu. His attribute essence had been quickly filed with the counselor before he brought it in. It will not be counted in the points score. Of course, you can't bring it in without registration. Hey, brothers, how about you give me the essence of attribute to show your face? There was a figure running towards me in the distance. He had a pair of binoculars hanging around his neck. He probably saw the essence of attribute from a distance just now through the binoculars, and then he quickly rushed over, followed by 2 Pokemon. A Pokemon is flying in the air. It's a Zubat that looks pretty strong. How dare you raise a bat-type Pokemon? Seeing this Zubat, Xu Jing felt admiration for this guy who suddenly appeared. In this world, it is okay for Zubat to evolve into Golbat, but Golbat still wants to evolve again. In addition to intimacy, it seems that he also needs to absorb a certain amount of trainer blood. Another Pokemon was right next to this person, a fighting-type Machop. Seeing that he seemed to have finally caught up, the man quickly introduced himself. Hello, I am Lin Jia from Class 5. Can you resell this fighting series essence to me? Just treat it as a friend, haha. Lin Jia from Class 5. Zhang Dao and the others all know this person's name. This person is vaguely the most powerful one in Class 5. He actually chose to act alone. But look at the Zubat on the other side. Zhang Dao and the others understood. Zubat can emit supersonic. This supersonic is not only useful in combat, it can also be used to explore paths when not in combat. With Zubat exploring the road, the risk can indeed be minimized. No wonder he dares to act alone. Want the essence of fighting attribute. Xu Jing looked at Lin Jia like an idiot. Lin Jia's skin was paler than most of Stephanie's wives. Could it be that she was too white and turned into an idiot? Otherwise, how could she ask such a question? Xu Jing specially took out the fighting attribute essence in front of Riolu, just to give it to Riolu. Then you came over and asked me to resell it to you. If you have this money, what have you been doing? Seeing Xu Jing's speechless and choked expression, Lin Jia felt quite helpless. He was not going to compete with others for ranking in the freshman military training competition at first. Therefore, he only prepared a poison attribute essence for his Zubat to absorb, while Machop was not in a hurry. Unexpectedly, the rewards of this freshman military training competition were so generous. The first place not only received 3 million breeder funds, but also an attribute treasure and 10,000 Pokémon points. If he doesn't fight for it, he will regret it to death. But every time, the military training competition for new students in the Pokémon Academy of the National Defense Pokémon University is not announced until everyone enters the secret realm. Although I can afford Machop's Fighting Series attribute essence. But there's no time. Failure to enter the secret realm upon reaching this point will be regarded as giving up. Fortunately, there is always a way out. Lin Jia actually saw someone else possessing the essence of the fighting attribute, which was why the scene just happened. My Riolu also needs this attribute essence. Xu Jing saw Lin Jia coming over and saying hello in a pretty good tone, so she explained it smoothly, and then handed the essence of attribute to Riolu in Lin Jia's complicated eyes. Buzz. As if influenced by the rules of heaven and earth, when the essence of attribute was handed over to Riolu, golden streams of light immediately appeared. The essence of attribute disappeared immediately. It turned into a torrent of energy and was inhaled into Riolu's mouth and nose. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, your Riolu has absorbed the essence of fighting attribute. It will take about 7 days to digest 100,000 experience points. 100,000 experience points. It only takes 7 days to digest. It would be nice to have a battle experience value function. Not only can you gain experience points by fighting against each other. Even the time it takes for Pokémon to absorb attribute treasures can be greatly shortened. When Xu Jing bought Fighting Attribute Essence, she specifically asked people from the Star City Pokémon Alliance and learned that the Pokémon's digestion of attribute treasures is related to the Pokémon's qualifications and strength. He originally estimated that with Riolu's current strength, even if he had championship-level qualifications, it might take 2 months to fully absorb and digest it. Unexpectedly, with the blessing of battle experience points. Only 7 days. Just when Xu Jing meant it was over. Riolu suddenly glowed with light. A new prompt pops up. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, the intimacy between you and Riolu has reached the evolutionary conditions, and Riolu has begun to evolve. Kia Wu. What a warm feeling, this. Riolu himself was stunned. It is bathed in the light of evolution. My whole body felt warm, as if my life had been sublimated. His height suddenly increased in the light. His appearance began to change, and he became several times more handsome than before. Riolu, evolved into Lucario. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, your Riolu has successfully evolved into Lucario, and his individual value and talent have been enhanced. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, your Lucario's energy has greatly increased due to his evolution, and his level has reached LV.20 ordinary high level. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, your Lucario has successfully awakened the spiritual ability. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, your Lucario has initially mastered Rock Smash. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, your Lucario has initially taken control of Vacuum Wave. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, your Lucario has initially mastered the genetic skill Meteor Mash. A series of prompts popped up in front of Xu Jing's eyes. It's enough to show how much Lucario's evolution has changed. Moreover, after evolution, Lucario's individual value talent has been strengthened again, isn't it now? Think of this. Xu Jing couldn't wait to look at Lucario with her exploratory eyes. Open black lens bracket Pokemon. Lucario, Fighting plus Steel, male sign close black lens bracket. Qualification, Champion. Level, LV.20, Ordinary High Level. Intimacy, 220. Individual talent, Physical Strength 31, Attack 31, Defense 25, Special Attack 31, Special Defense 31, Speed 31. Ability, Mental Power, has extremely strong mental power and will not fall into flinching contest condition. Ineffective against Pokemon with extraordinary, Mega Voltage, and Turbine Flame abilities. Skills, Mind Reader Genetic, Agility Genetic, Not Mastered Meteor Mash Genetic, Quick Attack, Bullet Punch, Metal Claw, Rock Smash, Vacuum Wave. Holy shit. Lucario becomes a 5 volts Pokemon. Xu Jing's heart twitched hard. I also mastered 3 new skills at once, including 2 fighting skills and 1 genetic skill Meteor Mash. This evolution is really exciting. Ruka, I have become stronger. Lucario looked at his paws and then at himself, and was very satisfied with his changes. An invisible wind centered on Lucario and spread to the surroundings, blowing across Zhongdao, others and their Pokemon. This is so cool. Lin Jia was thinking of ways to buy the fighting attribute essence in Xu Jing's hand 1 second, but the next second she saw Riolu absorbing it and evolving it. Lucario, when it was first discovered, people thought it was the same as those extremely rare quasi-god Pokemon. Only later did I realize that something had happened. But even so, Pokemon like Lucario is still extremely precious, because once it is cultivated, it can awaken the power of Waveguide. Lin Jia also likes Lucario very much, but unfortunately she has no resources or channels. Now she actually saw Riolu evolve into Lucario before her eyes. How could he endure this? Xu Jing, fight me, fight my Machop, please Xu Jing, let me fight Lucario, you can beat us up, just treat it as friends. Quote. Lin Jia invited a fight on the spot. Without the essence of the fighting attribute, with Machop and Zubat, he would most likely not be able to compete with those in the other classes. He might as well fulfill his dream of fighting Lucario. Xu Jing did not reply, because Lucario had already made a choice with his actions. He took a step towards Lin Jia, tilted his body at a 45-degree angle, crossed his arms and let Xu Jing out of the way. Luca, bring it on. Come on, Lucario agreed to your invitation to fight. Xu Jing's movements were surprisingly consistent with Lucario's, which made Zhang Dao, Wang Ming and the other 3 people next to him extremely excited. So handsome. It's like they have Lucario too. Wrist. Machop stared at Lucario solemnly. He was faced with a formidable enemy. He didn't feel normal when the opponent hadn't evolved just now, let alone evolved now. But it won't back down. Machop, the opponent is very strong, we attack. Lin Jia didn't dare to blink. Afraid of missing any scene. Get close, rush in and use Karate Chop. Wrist. Machop takes a step back to bulldoze on the ground. A burst of power within the muscles. It moved its entire body to make it look like it was ejected, and rushed towards Lucario, with its left and right hands shaped like knives. Concentrate, Lucario, let me see how fast you are. Xu Jing did not issue an attack order at all. He wanted to see what kind of visual feast. Martial arts in the world are all about speed. After evolution, Lucario has awakened the ability of mental power. Against Machop, which is only LV.12, he definitely has the confidence to do so. Luca. Swish. Lucario's eyes were fixed on Machop's every move. Machop's movements seemed to slow down a lot in its eyes. Even though Machop could use Karate Chop with his left and right hands at the same time, Lucario responded easily and avoided them all. Wrist. Machop, who had never encountered such a situation before, was stunned. Can you still play like this? How about this move, Machop? Lin Jia and Machop had discussed in advance that if they could not keep up with the opponent in close combat, they would snap their fingers instead of giving instructions and seize the opportunity to use low sweep to slow down the opponent. Lin Jia snapped her fingers and started beating. After Machop received the message, he slashed at Lucario with 2 knives at the same time, a fake move. The real intention is low sweep. Once Lucario was fooled by a fake move. Machop's low sweep will hit Lucario. Ruka. Seeing Machop slashing at him with 2 knives at the same time, Lucario continued to prepare, but at this time it noticed that Machop's body had a tendency to sink subconsciously. Fake action. Regardless of whether the opponent is fainting or not, Xu Jing once specifically mentioned fainting when he was still in the Riolu stage. Riolu was paying attention at the time. Machop seems to have a tendency to fake moves these days. Lucario noticed immediately. Pay attention in your mind, but your body movements will follow your plan. Pretend to dodge the Machop knife. Whisper. Machop's eyes flashed, and the opponent was indeed fooled. Machop retracted his sword instantly, and there was no energy condensing on the sword at all, but on his feet. Low sweep. Fighting skills. Aim at the opponent's feet to attack. After the hit causes damage, the opponent's speed can be reduced. Okay. Go ahead, low sweep. Seeing that Machop successfully deceived Lucario with a fake move, Linja clenched her fists in excitement. However, before she could jump up, she saw Machop kick him with a low sweep, and the kick missed. Lucario raised his foot and dodged it. Ha ha ha. Beautiful. Let's end the battle and use Meteor Mash. Lucario punched out with star particles. The fighting type only restrains the steel type. Not resistant to steel skills. Coupled with the increase in muscle band, Lucario can directly blow away the Machop in front of him with one move. Wrist. Machop, who was blown away, rolled his eyes while still in the air and lost the ability to fight. So strong. Lin Jia was dumbfounded. I thought I was sure of victory. Please know that Lucario has noticed it a long time ago. He became more and more envious that Xu Jing could have a Lucario. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, your Lucario defeated Machop and gained 120 experience points. How much? How much? Xu Jing looked at the latest pop-up prompt, 120. Shouldn't there be 240? According to the characteristics of the battle experience value he considered, the experience gained from defeating a Pokémon below LV.20 should be the opponent's level multiplied by 20. Forgot, Lucario is now at LV.20. With ordinary high-level strength versus ordinary mid-level, no wonder it's only half. Lucario's level had not reached LV.20 before. Defeat Pokémon of the same level. Gain more experience. Okay, the worst thing is to find more ordinary high-level Pokémon. Open black lens bracket ding. The side mission is completed, and you have obtained the primary draw card ×1. Defeat rival in the training match for 3 freshmen. Xu Jing once again got a chance to draw a primary card. I collected 2 draws in a row. Xu Jing, this Lucario is really powerful. I envy you. With your current strength, I think you should be able to compete for the first place in the freshman military training competition. Give it a try. Lin Jia took out a bottle of primary physical strength potion from his backpack and gave it to Machop. After taking it, he put the Machop into the Pokeball and let it rest, then came over and gave Xu Jing his heartfelt advice. Yes, Brother Jing, Lin Jia is right. I feel that you should not team up with the third of us. Our lack of strength will delay you, Brother Jing. You and Lucario should compete for the first place. Zhang Dao, Wang Ming and Tong Chuan also came over. The 3 of them also felt that Lin Jia was right. Xu Jing looked at the 3 of them. Originally, he planned to wait until he and Lucario were stronger and completely absorb the essence of the fighting attribute before acting alone. Who would have thought that Riolu would be so powerful after evolving into Lucario? His strength almost doubled several times. This gives Xu Jing the ability to act alone. He is not pretentious, he really needs this first place. So the team in Dormitory 105 had no choice but to reduce its numbers within less than an hour after forming, but the 3 of them, Zhang Dao, Wang Ming, and the others were enough. After an hour, Xu Jing encountered several common Pokémon such as Rattata and Oddish on the road, and Lucario gained a few points and gained a little experience by the way. Take a rest first and let Phoebus out for some air. Next to a creek, Lucario made a small hole in the ground, and then let the water from the creek flow into the hole. Come out and get some air, Phoebus. Xu Jing called Phoebus out and put him in the pit. Puff, puff, Phoebus fluttered in the pothole, greeting Shujing and also greeting Lucario. Lucario knew that Phoebus was Shujing's partner just like him, and as Shujing's first Pokémon partner, he believed that he should take on the responsibility of taking care of other Pokémon. Come on, eat an energy cube first. Shujing squatted down next to the pothole and took out 2 flavors of energy cubes for Lucario and Phoebus respectively. Although it was just a small puddle, Phoebus' vitality was tenacious and durable. After eating the energy cube, Phoebus even rolled over in the puddle. Put Lucario on alert. Shujing took out the map and looked at it. I figured out my current position. There should be a lot of wild Pokémon around here. I hope I can draw 2 useful cards. Tongzi, the card is drawn. Shujing thought silently in his heart. 2 draws in a row. The next moment, the primary card drawing pool appeared. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, you drew a good luck card ×1. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, you have drawn the attribute essence card ×1. It's still nice to smoke twice in a row. Even though it's just 2 elementary card draws in a row. But you can get 2 card rewards at once. I have already obtained the good luck card, so I won't go into details. The effect is 1 hour of good luck. This is the first time I have obtained the attribute essence card. Shujing looked at the description of this card. Attribute essence card. Use the secondary card to get an attribute essence location tip. Play this game. 500,000 people walking, right? Because there was no time limit mentioned, Shujing used this card directly. 12 kilometers ahead on the left, discover the essence of water. Water essence. Just right for Phoebus to absorb. Ordinary level Pokémon can only absorb attribute essence. To absorb attribute stones, you must reach professional level strength. The water essence just helps Phoebus who have not yet evolved into melodic to lay a good level foundation, so that they will have combat effectiveness immediately after evolving. But, 12 kilometers, I don't know if I can reach it today. But don't worry, I happen to use my good luck card along the way. Maybe I can earn more points. Shujing thought so. Wait until Lucario and Phoebus have had enough rest. Then use the good luck card. Got an hour of good luck. Target, front left, let's go. Open black lens bracket ding. Side mission 11 is released, training Lucario to initially master a new skill. Mission reward, primary card draw ×1. Open black lens bracket ding. Side mission 12 was released and won the first place in the rookie class 3 standings. Mission reward, intermediate card draw ×1. Seeing the intermediate draw card appear again, Shujing was shocked. Full of motivation, not long after setting off, the good luck card came into play. Shujing and Lucario met several Mightyena and a brood of Poochyena who didn't know where they were going. The Poochyena series are evil-type Pokémon. Attribute was restrained by Lucario. Evil skills only have 0.5 times the damage to Lucario. This is the good luck card working silently. Exploring eyes. Open black lens bracket Pokémon. Mightyena evil male sign close black lens bracket. Qualification, Elite. Level, LV.22 ordinary high level. Individual talent. Physical strength 16, attack 10, defense 18, special attack 20, special defense 17, speed 20. Ability, intimidation. At the beginning of the battle, if the opponent is frightened by your own power, the attack will be reduced. Skills, poison fang, genetic tackle, sand attack, bite, odor sleuth. What Shujing was observing was the largest Mightyena. It looks like he should be the leader of Mightyena. The other 3 big Mightyena are not so big. And the level is not as high as this one, they are both at LV.18 and LV.19. See Lucario coming over. Several Mightyena immediately felt a strong threat. They let the nest of Poochyena lean back. On one side, they surrounded Lucario in an outflanking manner. Under the subtle influence of the rules of heaven and earth, trainer Pokémon seem to have a special pulling mechanism against wild Pokémon. That is before Pokémon is solved. There is a high chance that wild Pokémon normal will not pay attention to trainer. Unless trainer commits suicide and takes the initiative to find fault. This kind of seeking death is another matter. Or maybe the trainer stepped on a wild Pokémon when passing through the grass. This is called active offense, and the wild Pokémon will directly attack the trainer. It is precisely because of this special traction mechanism. That's why trainers' death rate in the Pokémon Secret Realm isn't too outrageous. Lucario, don't worry, let's borrow the help of these Mightyena to help you train your training skills and see if you can succeed. Xu Jing instructed softly from behind Lucario. Lucario nodded, expressing understanding. In your genetic inheritance memory, there is a fighting skill called prerequisite, also called detect. The specific principle is to concentrate one's mental power in the eyes, so as to see all the movements of the opponent clearly, and to avoid the opponent 100%. Xu Jing explained the prerequisite skill at a very fast speed, and Lucario immediately recalled the special feeling when he was fighting against Machop before, when he concentrated on observing the opponent. It's as if the action on the other side is being slowed down in your own eyes. That should be the prototype of the prerequisite, right? Thinking of this, Lucario felt reassured. He glanced at Xu Jing confidently. Roar! The four Mightyena on the opposite side gave a final warning to Lucario. Seeing that Lucario still refused to retreat, they looked at each other and immediately launched an attack. The largest and highest level Mightyena did not move. Just direct the other three Mightyena to attack. Roar! Roar! Ouch! Three Mightyena roared and attacked. Lucario, pay attention to the opponent's movements and avoid them without getting hurt. In Xu Jing's opinion, on the premise that Lucario has awakened his mental ability, it should be easy to master the prerequisite skills that can be learned through genetic inheritance. Learning the prerequisites will also be of great benefit to future battles. When the strength levels of both parties are almost the same, the first time you use the prerequisite, you can avoid the opponent 100%. At first glance, the three Mightyenas are full of beat-up other Pokémon. First, two of them rushed towards Lucario, but the third one did not act rashly, but looked for opportunities in the surroundings. Xu Jing noticed. The two front paws on the opposite side rub against the ground from time to time. Probably waiting for an opportunity to use sand attack. This is a common trick used by Mightyena groups when hunting for food. Division of labor and cooperation, there is attack and assistance. Ruka. A Mightyena uses tackle. Lucario moved only 2 steps before ducking away. Observe carefully with both eyes and ears. The other Mightyena jumped up with its mouth wide open. Bite Lucario hard. Lucario still dodges. Lucabio's eyes were a little bright. It feels like I've caught something. It actively waved to the two Mightyena. Indicate the opponent to continue attacking quickly. The two Mightyenas were immediately angry. Are you looking down on them? At this time, the third Mightyena saw Lucario confronting the other two Mightyena and thought he had caught the opportunity. The sharp claws of the two front paws poked out and stabbed into the ground. Sand attack. Lucario. Xu Jing reminded appropriately. Lucario moved to avoid the sand attack. Ho ho ho. Leader Mightyena has spoken. It's urging three Mightyena to attack at the same time. It seems that he is also planning to end his life. Lucario, deal with the guy on the opposite side first, use Rock Smash. Mightyena leader level 55.22. Xu Jing still plays it safe. After receiving Xu Jing's instructions, Lucario no longer held back. Lucario's Rock Smash punch landed hard on the Mightyena closest to him. With a bang, the Mightyena was defeated before it could even cry out. It was an instant kill. The attack talent value is 31, what do you think? Earn 190 battle experience points. The other two Mightyena saw this. One uses bite and the other uses tackle. Vacuum wave. Xu Jing responded calmly. Lucario raised his palms and sent out an invisible shock wave towards the two Mightyenas that rushed over, knocking them upside down. Seeing that his two younger brothers were almost killed by another attack, the leader of Mightyena could no longer sit still and rushed from where he was to Lucario Road, grabbing hard with his right paw. We finally take action, Lucario. This Mightyena will be faster than the other three. Concentrate. The speed of the other three Mightyena is too slow for Lucario, and they cannot have much training effect. This Mightyena leader is okay. Lucario once again looked at Mightyena's claws with concentration. This time, that mysterious feeling appeared again. Lucario mused. It was as if a string was suddenly straightened in my mind. The shackles of conspiracy in the memory of genetic inheritance are unlocked. At this time, Mighty Enna's claws were less than 10 centimeters away from Lucario. Lucario hasn't made a move yet. Xu Jing frowned. Lucario couldn't avoid it. Unless already mastered the prerequisites. Even closer, 5 centimeters. This distance is logically unavoidable. In Lucario's black and red pupils. Mighty Enna's reflection is even seen getting closer. Just as leader Mighty Enna thought. When your attack is about to succeed. Lucario's figure moved slightly. In the incredible. Easily dodged this attack that was impossible to dodge. Open black lens bracket ding. Congratulations to the host, you have initially mastered the Lucario road. Open black lens bracket ding. The side mission is completed, and you have obtained the primary draw card ×1. Championship level Lucario. Training skills is fast. Meteor mash. Boom. Lucario dodged the Mighty Enna leader's claws, but one of his claws was attached to the opponent's back at some point. There was a dull collision sound. Leader Mighty Enna also fell into the footsteps of his two younger brothers. Lucario defeated them one by one. Open black lens bracket ding. Your Lucario defeated Mighty Enna and gained 440 experience points. Open black lens bracket ding. Your Lucario defeated Mighty Enna and gained 190 experience points. Open black lens bracket ding. Your Lucario defeated Mighty Enna and gained 180 experience points. Plus the one before. A total of exactly 1000 experience points were harvested. Then, he looked at the nest of Puccina who had not yet evolved. Without the Mighty Ennas, the fierce Puccina was no threat at all, and soon everything, ding ding ding, turned into experience points, giving Lucario hundreds more experience points. Arriving at the Mighty Enna's lair, Lucario filled a bag with Xu Jing's backpack and came out. Xu Jing opened it slightly and looked at it. Oh boy, a dozen regular version Pokeballs. 2 Ultra Balls. There are also some primary potions. Roughly adding up, there should be dozens of points. This is also the magic of Pokemon's secret realm. Whether it's a Pokeball, or a potion. After being harvested and looted. Before you know it, new ones will appear in the secret realm. To this, authoritative researchers have made bold assumptions. The mystery of Pokemon's secret realm. Maybe it has something to do with the world beyond the boundaries of the Pokemon's secret realm. Pokemon's secret realm is a small world. The small world has boundaries. The border is a vast white mist and chaos. No matter how strong you are, as long as you step out of the boundary of the secret realm into the fog and chaos, you will find yourself back after a while. However, these things are still far away from Xu Jing. His current goal is to top the standings of the Rookie Class 3. Lucario, Vacuum Wave, Buzz. Next to the entrance of a cave, Lucario's vacuum wave swept away an army and knocked away several rock-type Geodude. Open black lens bracket ding. Your Lucario defeated Geodude and gained 400 experience points. Open black lens bracket ding. Your Lucario defeated Geodude and gained 190 experience points. Open black lens bracket, close black lens bracket. Finally, after a day of hard work, Xu Jing moved 10 kilometers towards the destination, and Lucario also broke through from LV.20 to LV.21. The fighting attribute essence is still being absorbed. From time to time, some experience points will be converted. If you defeat an ordinary high-level Pokemon whose level reaches LV.20, you will gain experience by defeating such a rival. The experience gained is the Pokemon's level multiplied by 20. Below this level, there is only experience multiplied by 10. As Lucario's levels get higher and higher, wild Pokemon encountered later will also become higher and higher. I believe I can get higher experience by then. After taking out some secret products from the cave, Xu Jing took out the map, looked at it, and walked towards the number 3 supply station. Supply station number 3 is in the middle of the entire Xingquan secret realm. Xu Jing thinks so. With the Xingquan secret realm entrance square as the center, everyone starts from there to explore the secret realm, so the things around there must have been taken away by some candidates. Instead of wasting your time in places near the square, it's better to go deeper into the secret realm of Xingquan as soon as possible. Go directly after supply station No. 6. Supply station number 3 is the only way to go deep into the secret realm. Wait for the evening towards the end of the first day. Xu Jing just arrived near the number 3 supply station. He looked at his high-tech watch. At this time, freshmen are gradually going to the supply station to log in points, and each new student can check 2 rankings on their watch. One is the ranking of your class. One is my ranking among the 265 freshmen in this freshman class. Xu Jing clicked on the Rookie Class 3 ranking list. Ranking first is a girl named Tan Xinyan, with 91 points. Do not know. I don't even know the person in second place, Xu Jing, with 77 points. Looking down, until the 6th place, Xu Jing met. It's that guy Zhang Dao. Zhang Dao has Psyduck and Sneasel. These 2 Pokemon are very good after training. Therefore, in the class ranking of Rookie Class 3, he is temporarily ranked 6th, with 70 points. Zhang Dao also gained a lot. It seems that everyone basically didn't find any secret treasures on the first day. After all, defeating a classmate from another class is worth 10 points. I'm afraid that's how most people get their 10 points. Xu Jing rubbed her chin while complaining. He also saw his ranking. Hey, my ranking is not bad either, with 68 points. Ranked 8th. However, Xu Jing has not registered the secret treasures found in the secret realm at all. Among the 68 points, 30 points were automatically registered after he defeated 3 classmates today and was captured by the watch. The other 38 points are for defeating wild Pokemon. Below he saw the names of Wang Ming and Tong Chuan. Exit to open the entire freshman rankings. Freshman Military Training Competition standings. First place, Rookie Class 1, Xie J, 136 points. Second place, Rookie Class 2, Bai Lanlan, 120 points. Third place, Rookie Class 4, Cheng Hong, 110 points. Fourth place, Rookie Class 5, Li Mei, 108 points. In the top 5, no one from the third class of rookies was on the list. A bit miserable. Xu Jing estimated that these people should have invited a fight when they saw one person. They were all freshmen and they would not obey anyone. It's normal to have a fight. Starting from the second day tomorrow. They probably won't increase their points so quickly. It's obvious, everyone knows your strength. Who else wants to challenge you? Not only wasting the Pokemon's energy, but also giving 10 points to the other party for free, this kind of loss-making deal cannot be done. Solucian looked at the standings. Xu Jing took Lucario towards the gate of supply station number 3. The supply depot appears to have been improvised. Rapid construction methods were used. Therefore, only some very spacious flat areas can be selected. It can be seen from a long distance. But before Xu Jing could move forward, Lucario suddenly jumped in front of Xu Jing and stretched out his hand to stop him. Ruka. As he spoke, Lucario looked over. Xu Jing saw 3 classmates walking over with 3 Pokemon. They are a Water-type Water Master, Croconaw. A Water plus Fairy-type Meryl. There is also a Grass plus Poison-type Roselia. Lucario. The 3 students opposite were mainly students with Croconaw. Croconaw is the evolution of Totodile. Being able to evolve Totodile so quickly proves that the student with the Croconaw is not short of money. At least this Croconaw must have absorbed the essence of the water attribute. What's going on? I'll go with Lucario, I feel like I might not be able to beat the opponent. Meryl's trainer whispered in front of Croconaw trainer, and the 3 of them didn't get closer. The shadow of a famous tree. Not to mention Lucario, who has already evolved once. Even Riolu before he evolved. It is also something that many novices and rookies can beat. Hey, that's not necessary. I just want to test the opponent's strength. My Roselia is not afraid of the opponent, right? The only girl among the 3 was a little aggrieved when she heard that her 2 teammates were preparing to withdraw. Her Roselia was very difficult to deal with. Roselia placed her 2 flower-like palms on both sides of her head, and the praise of her trainer seemed to be very helpful. At this time, Xu Jing spoke first. Want to fight? You can go together, all 3 of us. Xu Jing didn't think too much, she just wanted to develop Lucario's potential. If it's 1v3, it should be a little more difficult for Lucario of LV.21. Anyway, supply station number 3 is right next to it. Even if we lose the fight, we can restore Lucario to contest condition tonight, so we don't have to worry about it affecting tomorrow. All 3 together. Students who can enter the Pokemon Academy of Defense Pokemon University. Which one is not a dragon or a phoenix among men? He is pretentious. They are not here to block the secret treasures collected by other students, but here specifically to invite others to fight. They don't even bother to do things like robbing things. They were guarding outside the gate of supply station number 3. Students who can come to supply station number 3 on the first day. The strength is quite good. They invite each other to fight, and all they have to do is defeat them. Not only can your Pokemon partners gain something, they can also gain points themselves, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But let the 3 of them take action together. In their eyes, these words undoubtedly look down on them. Crocona's trainer covered his forehead and rubbed it, and said in a somewhat unhappy tone, "I have a headache, buddy. It's okay if you don't say this, we are not planning to invite you to a fight. Now let's take a look at this Lucario's strength. Shang Yuan, you or me first." The boy he called Shang Yuan hesitated for a while and then decided to come out first. His Pokemon was Meryl. Shujing Solician scanned the opposite side with his exploratory eyes. Open black lens bracket Pokemon. Meryl Water plus Fairy male sign close black lens bracket. Qualification: Elite. Level: LV.17 Ordinary Mid-Level. Individual talent: Physical Strength 19, Attack 18, Defense 25, Special Attack 20, Special Defense 17, Speed 19. Ability: Hercules has terrifying power, all physical attack skills increase by 200%. Skills: Aqua Jet Genetic Tackle, Water Gun, Bubble. Alas, what a pity. Shu Jing stared at the column of Hercules' ability. Hercules is a very scary ability. There are only 3 Pokemon with this ability, the Meryl series, the Mawile series, and the Diggersby series. Shu Jing felt it was a pity. The terrifying ability of Hercules. Surprisingly, only these 3 Pokemon with poor physical attacks can be awakened. It would be great if they were given to Pokemon with already strong physical attacks. For example, what Haxorus, what Slacking and so on. Seeing Shu Jing's indifferent look, Shang Yuan felt that he was being slighted, so he immediately ordered Meryl to use the water gun. Ruka. Lucario Solician dodged the water gun sideways. If you all can't get into the exam, I'll give you points for nothing. Shu Jing sighed. This request is not difficult, right? Seeing that there are already people around here paying attention, Shu Jing did not intend to waste time. He raised his hand and looked at his watch. Lucario, is 1 per minute enough? Pokemon with high qualifications must develop their ability to fight independently from an early age. Why are gym leader level Pokemon so powerful? One of the reasons is the ability to fight independently. With Lucario's championship level qualifications, Shu Jing naturally began to cultivate his independent battle early on. Luca, that should be enough. Lucario thought about it carefully. Hey, don't treat us like air. Meryl, Aqua Jet. Luli. When Shang Yuan was studying at his Pokemon high school, he was also a popular figure in his class, but he didn't expect that he would be ignored here. Meryl's body leaned slightly, and a lot of water energy surged out to wrap around her body and sprayed towards Lucario. Ruka. Lucario refused to dodge this time. A punch in the face. Meteor Mash. Boom. Meryl was punched out of the Aqua Jet. Open black lens bracket ding. Your Lucario defeated Meryl and gained 170 experience points. Lucario defeated Meryl with 1 move of Meteor Mash. His body did not pause at all, and he did not even look back at Meryl. He was confident in his attack. After taking 4 steps on the ground, Lucario had already rushed in front of Crocona. Crocona's trainer had no idea that Lucario was so fast. At that time, he only had time to shout to Crocona to be careful. Boom. Another punch. Crocona put his arms together on his chest at the critical moment and blocked Lucario's first punch. Yi Shan. Let's take action together. Crocona's trainer quickly took care of Roselia's side. He could see that this Lucario's level might have reached the ordinary high level. This kind of strength cannot be defeated by Crocona or Roselia alone. He has regretted it and is now unable to get off the horse. I got it, Roselia, use Stun Spore. Hey! Roselia joined the battle and waved her 2 flower-shaped palms toward soaring in the sky, scattering a large amount of flaxen-colored powder. Crocona trainer took the opportunity to command Crocona and let Crocona use the genetic skill Water Wave. Lucario rushed directly towards Crocona's water wave. At the moment when the water wave was about to hit him, he activated it first. It brushes against water waves. The blue energy light of the water wave illuminated Lucario in a flash. When it stopped again, Lucario had already rushed in front of Crocona. On the backs of the two claws appeared claws with condensed steel energy, alloy claws. PFFT. Two alloy claws grabbed Crocona's head hard, and Crocona retreated in pain. Watch out for Roselia, stay close to Crocona. At the critical moment, Shujing sounded a reminder. Lucario glanced back. As expected, Roselia activated the grass energy. The ground broke open with a boom. Two emerald green energy chains attacked it. Mega Drain. It's not good to be tied up by this energy chain. The energy will be sucked away. Taking Shujing's prompts into account, Lucario instantly rushed forward and stuck to Crocona's side, and the energy chain swung over with a swish sound. Lucario used Crocona as a substitute goal at critical moments. After having Crocona hit by the energy chain, it itself used quick attack to rush in front of Roselia. Another punch. Open black lens bracket ding. Your Lucario defeated Crocona and gained 190 experience points. Open black lens bracket ding. Your Lucario defeated Roselia and gained 180 experience points. At the same time, when Lucario defeated 3 Pokémon from the opponent, the high-tech watch on his hand also captured it. 30 points have been added to Shujing's head. As a result, before Shujing even registered the secret treasures in her backpack at the supply station, she directly surpassed Tan Xinyan, who was originally ranked first in the rookie class 3. Ranked first in the class and 5th in grade with 98 points. Open black lens bracket ding. The side mission is completed, and you have obtained an intermediate card draw ×1. It's comfortable, and it's another chance to get 2 consecutive draws. The second opportunity to draw intermediate cards has also come. Let's go, Lucario, let's go in. Shujing looked at the 3 trainers he defeated and didn't say anything. 5 or 6 classmates were already watching in the distance. Lucario watched as the other party defeated the 3 of them easily. The 3 of them looked at each other. I know I've got something for everyone this time. This guy's Lucario is really strong, his ordinary high-level strength isn't that outrageous. I feel like he has a chance to have a chance with Xie. Really or not, the evaluation is so high. Xie is the son of Elite. Xie, Elite has taught him breeders since childhood, which is far beyond that of his peers. The 3 of them exchanged words. He looked at the classmates watching from a distance. They took back the Pokémon in despair. Follow Shujing from a distance. Also walked into Supply Depot No. 3. I know which class he is in. That trainer from Roselia, Yishan suddenly exclaimed, attracting the other 2 team members to look over. Look, the scoreboard of the freshman military training competition has just been refreshed. This Shujing improved by 30 points at once and jumped directly to 5th place. It must be him, from class 3. Yishan raised the high-tech watch on her arm. The standings have been opened there. Well, it should be him. Come on, follow him and have a look. It seems that he just came to the supply station from the secret realm and hasn't had time to register the contents of his backpack. Let's see how many more points he can get. The 3 of them suddenly felt something. This Shujing might actually have a chance to compete for 1st place. So I quickly followed him and took a look. Those 3 people were defeated. They were standing outside the number 3 supply station and each of them had accumulated 20 points. I didn't expect that this wave would give away 30 points to others for free. Shang Yuan, Yishan, Zhang Chun, are they from class 4, right? We've met them before and invited me to fight, but I ignored them. Well, I'm from class 4. I didn't expect to be pushed by Shujing from class 3 with just 1 Pokémon. That Lucario is really strong. Happy, haha, let's go, hurry up and see the excitement. Several students who were watching also followed. Lucario, we all have to work hard, but we performed very well today. Tomorrow we will continue to go deep into the secret realm. Ruka, will do. The longer I stay with Shujing, Lucario feels more and more that his original choice was right. How long has it been? Its strength grows so rapidly. Xu Jing stretched out his fist and touched Lucario's fist, then looked in a certain direction. 2 kilometers ahead on the left, discover the essence of water. It's quick, I can get it tomorrow. Xu Jing was not in any hurry. This is only the second day. Now it is night. The secret area at night is too unsafe for newbies. Some tricky evil and ghost-type Pokemon. They only come out at night. Xu Jing doesn't want to take this risk for the time being. Thinking about this, he took Lucario to supply station number 3 where the secret treasures were registered. Take off the backpack from your back. Hello, senior, please help me register the treasure points. The people responsible for registering treasure points at the supply station are the seniors who are juniors and seniors at the Pokemon Academy. At this point in time, the person in charge of registration at supply station number 3 was a long-haired senior with a long black straight ponytail. The long black waist-length ponytail combed straight is full of youth. When the senior sister saw someone coming to register again, she immediately looked at Xu Jing. The junior is quite handsome, let me see it, eh? Lucario. The senior sister was just about to take the backpack Xu Jing put on the table, but when she saw Lucario standing next to Xu Jing, her eyes suddenly lit up. Junior, can you let me take a photo of Lucario? Ha ha ha, I finally got to see the real Lucario. Lucario, welcome indeed. The voice of this senior attract the other seniors from supply station number 3. Suddenly everyone saw Lucario. Suddenly, the sound of shit came one after another. Junior, you are awesome. They say that someone in the freshman class will bring Riolu with them. I didn't expect you to evolve Riolu so quickly. It's amazing. Ha ha ha. You guys, please register the treasure points for your juniors first. There are 6 seniors in supply station number 3. At this time they all came out. It's okay. If you want to take pictures, you have to ask Lucario, and it will agree. Xu Jing smiled and waved her hand, not in a hurry to register, and she didn't plan to go out at night anyway. Luca, come on, take pictures as you like. Photograph. Lucario didn't refuse, he really liked taking pictures. It even had a special pose. Let the seniors take enough photos. Exactly the same as when I was Riolu. Thanks for watching, subscribe and support my channel.